Hey everyone, my name is Olapitsky, and today I'm going to show you a simple and easy to learn guide on how to consistently get kills at Zamorak, Lord of Chaos, 500% Enrage while skipping every special attack a Zamorak can do at every single pad. This guide is relevant for all Enrages from 100 to 500%. This is what works for me, and I wanted to make this approachable guide for anyone out there trying to learn the melee combat style. To me, it seems there's a huge disparity between players chasing elite and grandmaster achievements, and the players never leaving their comfort zone with full revolution playing the game for them. I'm hoping to bridge this gap with a more intermediate skill level guide. Want to preface before we continue in the gear breakdown, you don't need the easy K, but it does make your life easier, especially on phase 6 when you need to squeeze in as much DPS as possible while Zammy is taking 25% reduced damage. That being said, tier 95 laying dual wields, or an easy K, an Essence of Finality with Declaws, or Varanus' Mercy, full Havoc set, and enhanced Gloves of Passage are the bare minimum if you want to chase higher Enrages with Zamorak. I'm not expecting you to copy my skill bar. Whatever works for you is what I want you to do. In my inventory, I have 3 Super Gothic Sprues, 4 Blue Blubber Jellyfish, 9 Sailfish, my Blessed Flask, and you have to make adjustments to your inventory if you don't have the Blessed Flask. 2 flasks of Super Restore will be a great stand-in. Elder Overload, Super Prayer Renewal, Power Burst of Vitality, Runes for Disruption Shield, and a Vengeance. I didn't have Venge because I've been doing Elite Clues recently, and it's not necessary. It's not necessary, but the Masterwork Spear of Annihilation is nice to have for more bleed heals over time. The Enhanced Excalibur is nice to have, but not necessary. Vulnerability Bombs and your Nexus for Bone Shield and Defensives to cast without a shield. Your pocket slot is free game because, my example kill in this video, my Grimoire was turned off. Scrimshaw of Vampirism, Wind Book, whatever you want. I would highly recommend having the bonus enchantments for both the Champion's Ring and Enhanced Gloves of Passage. I personally find the Enhanced Gloves of Passage and its bonus enchantment, Enchantment of Agony, a creature comfort. The more damage your bleeds do, the more health you restore. The crit chance on Champion's Ring with its enhanced enchantment, Enchantment of Heroism, is only 4%, being 1 less than Reaver's, and does not have the accuracy penalty as long as you have the enchantment. But if you don't want to spend the extra money for it, Reaver's Ring will be absolutely fine. I know I have the tier 99 prayer and my Easy K has a Genesis shard, but these are unnecessary. You can do 500% melee camp without all the minor DPS, bells and whistles. I recommend learning with a Hellhound familiar and Soulful Scrolls stored in it. Lantidime incense sticks and Powder of Penance are nice to have, but not necessary. I always repot Overload and Prayer Renewals on phase 5 before I activate the pad. Moving on to the perks, they're pretty standard for the meta, except I have P6, U4 on my Easy K because I'm using Devoted for, Impatient for, and Enhanced Devoted on my Havoc Roguelikes instead. That's about it. And before we move into the example kill, I would like to emphasize this boss fight is difficult and stressful. You will be taking a lot of damage from Zammy, abuse your defensives, and prayer flicking is non-negotiable. To begin the fight, you will kill all 6 of the witches around the arena. I usually kill the first one at the first pad, and then I move directly to the 6th one. Dispose of the witches however you wish. Whatever works for you is best. After all 6 witches are defeated, I like to start the fight by casting Resonance, and then activating Soul Split and applying Smoke Cloud from Borrowed Power on Zamorak, and a Vulnerability Bomb. I would like to give RS Guy credit for his 500% Enrage guide on Zamorak. We're going to use his pad order 246153. After the pad is charged, you will immediately cast Chaos Roar, Overpower, 2 EOF specs, and a Hurricane, and he should be phased every time you do this. As you're teleporting to the Infernus, you can cast Anticipation, and it will be active when you enter. Deflect from Magic, Greater Barge, Assault Bleed, and Vuln Bomb the Chaos Witch. We're back out of the Infernus. Reduce Zamorak's Grey Huff again. After every pad phase coming back, I will immediately equip my Masterwork Spear of Annihilation and cast Dismember 3 times. For the heals over time, immediately move to pad 4 after you have cast Reflection and cast Meteor Strike, Pulverize when Zammy catches up to you. Move to the pad and cast Devotion and Berserk. You now have the Easy K's big hit ready to use. After pad 4 is charged, you will Chaos Roar, Vuln Bomb, Easy K spec, EOS spec, and you should be phased. Repeat the same process for the Inferno Switch when you teleport to her. Always cast Resonance after killing the Witch and before leaving the Infernus every phase. Preparation when you teleport back to Zamorak. Moving on to pad number 6, if you don't want to wait for your Easy K to come off cooldown when you become more comfortable, you can just repeat the combo from pad 1 to phase Zammy without the Easy K spec. After casting Pulverize and Meteor Strike, immediately move to pad 6. Remember to always activate Berserk as soon as you start charging the pad. After charging the pad at pad 6, I'm doing the same combo except a little different from pad 1. This time I did a Chaos Roar, 2 EOF specs, and an Overpower and then Hurricane to phase him. As you're teleporting to the Inferno Switch, remember to cast Anticipation while you're in the teleport animation and then deflect from magic. After you have killed the Inferno Switch for pad 6, Zamorak is going to get a little bit more spicy with the amount of damage that he can do. You're going to spam Reflection, Debilitate, Devotion, any of your defenses that can help you save your health. Whittle down Zamorak's Grey Health again, and then double surge and dive towards pad number 1. On the way to pad 1, make sure you're casting your defenses. You'll see here that I finally took a sip of my adrenaline renewal that I never mentioned having. And that's only because I ran out the timer on my Meteor Strike because it took too long. I didn't need to cast that Dismember with the Masterwork Spear of Annihilation. Activate Berserk, start charging your pad, and then hit him with Chaos Roar, Easy K spec, and then the EOF, and you should be phased. If not, head in the Hurricane. I know I sound like a broken record here, but do the same thing with the Chaos Switch again. Cast Anticipate, Deflect from Magic, Greater Barge, Vulnerability Bomb, and then Bleed Assault. After killing the Witch, teleport out, and then start casting defensives, whatever you have available. And then 3 cast your bleeds, Dismember, Slaughter, and Massacre, with your spear equipped, if you have one. Since we're going to be going to charge pad 5, there's a thing that we have to watch out for, and those are the stun pads. Sometimes he'll spawn one directly on top of you, so we move immediately to the right after the pad is charged, in front of Zamorak, to avoid that pad if it does spawn on top of us. Here, you'll see that it spawns right next to me instead. You can also pre-cast Anticipate before the pad is done being charged, to avoid being stunned and taking a lot of damage. Okay, the pad is charged, and now I'm moving into DPS Zamorak down to phase him again. You'll see that I'm opting out of using the Easy K spec because it's not off cooldown again. I'm using the same ability order that I used from pad 1. It will phase him. Don't forget to sip your Elder Overload and your Super Prayer Renewals again. Now we get to charge pad 3. I immediately cast Barricade, and then Anticipation and Freedom, just to have a safe bet on clearing stuns. Barricade is to avoid all the damage that the stun pads can do to you. Even if you're praying magic, you can take up to 4k per pad. Immediately move over to pad 3 with Barricade activated and Anticipation. Clear out the pads, and then move back to damaging down Zamorak and his Grey Health. Cast Meteor Strike, cast Pulverize, activate any defensives that you got and will make you feel safe. While you are charging the pad, cast Berserk. After the pad is charged, immediately move off of the pad and move to the right of Zamorak. Cast Chaos Roar, Easy K spec, and then EOF spec, and he should be cleared for phase 7. While I'm waiting for the phase 7 cutscene to end, I'm spam clicking my Demon Slayer ability, and as soon as it activates, I activate my Deflect from Magic. Once inside the Infernus, I immediately Greater Barge, Vulnerability Bomb, and bleed the Greater Demon that spawns right next to me. To break the first rune that Zamorak spawns by Greater Barging to it and then casting Meteor Strike. After he spawns the second rune, I cast Berserk and I hit it with a Hurricane, and that should immediately break it. While I'm moving towards Zamorak and he's about to do his melee slam, I cast Deflect Melee, and then I activate Devotion. After he does his melee slams, I drink my Vitality Potion, and then I cast Disruption Shield to avoid a lot of the damage. To finally kill Zamorak, you're going to use Chaos Roar, Overpower, 2 EOF specs, and a Hurricane. I hope this helped, and I hope you get some bow pieces. Thank you for watching.